Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fabric Beautique. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to welcome those who are new and welcome back to those who continue to tune in from week to week. I greatly appreciate it. I'm Natita, the owner of the Fabric Beautique. We are an online faith-based Christian ministry that provides gifts, accessories for yourself, for the home, for your friends, for your family. Yes, you can head on over to the website. I'll leave a link down in the description box so you can check it out. We do have some items that are still marked down and on sale for you to check out. So yes, and you do get free shipping. I will throw that in. You get free shipping for all orders over $64.99. So as promised last week, if you saw last week's video, I had a bit of a hiccup with my Brother ScanNCut to create the magnetic bookmarks. So I am back to finish those up. All I have to do is cut them out. And so I will share that with you. Plus, I want to share with you some fabric that has arrived that I will be using. I mentioned maybe a couple videos back that the Fabric Boutique will be a sponsor for a women's Christian event. The event is happening in February, but I'll probably be working on over the holidays and into the new year what it is that I'll be making, but I'll share that with you momentarily. What are these bookmarks for? So I had shared with you the design. Again, feel free to go back and look at the last week's video. I had printed these out and I was at the last part where all I needed to do was cut them. And these are meant to be magnetic bookmarks. And so I made these specifically for my book, Wives Still Pray. And so yeah, I wanted to make a magnetic bookmark for that. I already have a regular bookmark. The bookmark comes with the book and it has some information on the back, but that comes with the book. But the magnetic bookmark, I think I will offer separately as a purchase item, and so online as well as of course at events. And so you can pick up the book on the website. You can get it also on Amazon, but when you visit the website, you'll see where I'll leave the link down below. Actually, you'll see the entire box of goodies. This is a box that has the book. It has also the mug as well, purple inside, Wives Still Pray, the mug. And then it comes with a nail file. It comes with a pen, of course. And you also have your prayer cards that's included. You have your tabs, your annotation tabs that are included, as well as a embroidered bookmark in this particular size. And then of course it comes with a journal that is included as well in the box. So you can buy several of these items individually. Not everything is offered individually on the website. You can get the prayer journal, you can get the prayer cards, you can get the pen, you can get the journal, you can get the mug separately. You will see all of that in the link down below, and also check out the reviews for the book. So I thank everyone who has purchased the book and for the reviews that are coming in and the ones that are posted online. You can check those out as well. So let's jump in and go ahead and finish these bookmarks. Okay, so you'll barely be able to see me. You can see me a little bit. I'm gonna pan over to the ScanNCut. Again, I have the Brother CM350. It's an older model. I recognize, as you saw last week, that I needed the right mat. I have the right mat and it works. I've already cut some other items out since I've gotten the mat in, and so I am going to go ahead and load this into the machine. I'll share for those who, so this is not the DX, so the version, so the newer versions, one of the things that I come to realize the difference between the CM350 and then the DX models is that in the CM, you have to change your blade, you have to manually change the blade level, but in the DX, from what I've seen, the research, it automatically changes the machine will scan whatever it is on the mat and determine the level of the blade that you need to cut whatever it is on the mat, which is nice. However, for now, I'm gonna just, you know, I'm not gonna upgrade, because so far this is able to do what I needed to do for my purposes as of right now. But the first thing I am going to do is take the blade out, because I did go ahead and print the manual. I actually printed the manual, and then I found my box, because I couldn't find this box that all my stuff came in. And then I later found the box, and I have the actual manual. But I'm just going to pull out the manual that I printed off, because I did annotate some pages, and it'll just be easier for me to reference that. So in the manual, it does have what you need to set your blade depth at. And so I am going to look at there's different levels for different types of paper. So because of the type of paper that I am using, I'm going to say this is about as thick as maybe cardstock, I would say. I think I will name this cardstock level, thickness, I should say. And so I'm gonna just take the protective sheet here off of my mat. Here's my mat. I'm gonna go ahead and place my mat down on the sticker, on the sheet here. And I actually use this for bag making, but it works perfectly. It has two ends to it. So, and for bag making, I use this because if you've done bag making and you have to fold in or crease in maybe some faux leather, or make sure that your double-sided tape is sticking to the pieces that you have hold together, this comes in handy. Instead of you using your fingers, you use this here. So, but anyway, this has multi-uses in my studio. But here it says I should set this at about a 4. So I'm going to change my blade to 4, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it back into the machine, load my mat, and get going. As you'll be able to see here, I am going to load my mat, put my screen up here a little bit so we can see. So let's go ahead and let that set, and then we'll load. All right, so the next step is I need to scan this in. Okay, so I've scanned it. I'm going to do direct cut, and then it's recognizing the black and white. All right, I loaded okay, so now it's scanning, and now it is recognizing the scan, and we're just gonna go for it. So it's showing up, but I know I want to use this to bring this in because I don't need it to recognize the whole mat. And so it's recognizing that. And then here is where I want to do an outline. Now see all these little bits? I'm not sure what that means. If that's where it's going to cut. I'm not sure. So you know what? I'm going to only do the top and see if it cuts right instead of everything. I only wanted to cut, yeah, the top. So, because I'm not sure what these little black marks mean. I don't know, but I'm going to, so I'm going to put the distance on. You saw I clicked on that little circle. And I think what I saw out there, that this is good. I'm just going to do that. See, I feel like it's cutting outside of those little black marks. Well, we're going to test it and see what happens. See, I'm thinking it's just going to cut outside the mark instead of outside. I wonder if I should have put an outline in Canva before I did this. we are going to see. Yep, it is. That's the only thing it's going to cut. So no, we don't want that. So what I have done, let me see here. I changed the matte scan to this, which is color instead of black and white. And what happened was these two down here was actually 3 bookmarks that scan fine. As you can see, the outline instead of the little black specks. But 3 of them still had all the little black specks on it. So I'll have to troubleshoot that. But so what I did was resize it only to do these 2 down here. So I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to go outside. See, let's see here. Can you tell as I increase this, the outside distance that is going to cut around increases. So I'm going to do, that's about 0.24. 0.24. We'll do that. And I'll let it cut that. I'll hit OK. And now it's processing. And see, it has the 2 on there, which it should cut these 2 here. And then I'm just going to hit cut. And start. So I will come back. Yeah, it is going right down to those 2. So I'll come back when it's all done and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, she's done cutting. I am going to, now just taking it out of the cutter, I'm going to shut this off. So I see that I will need to work on again. This was all just testing purposes because I wanted to see if I can do the bookmark. And so here it is. Maybe I will set you down so you can see how this is looking coming off of the mat. Okay, so here's the mat. So I'm going to go ahead and just peel this up. Oh, yay. So it did peel up fine. Just those 2. I just needed those 2. I'm going to keep this because I'm going to I need to play with why it was still, you know, those little black specks. But we have the 2 bookmarks. And remember, I did say the color on this, I need to update my printer ink, change my printer ink, because the quality of these does not look good. So let me put this back here. All right, so let's sit and see how this has turned out. Okay, so here it is. So I'm going to hold this up a little close. Hopefully, yeah, you can see it. So the outline, I would say, is too thick for the bookmark. But how it will fold, it will look when it's folded down, if you can see. See that? Look at that. Yay! Yes. So the outline is too thick. I think, yeah, I definitely went too far out. And I can say that the color, so yeah, I need to change the ink on my printer. So here's the bookmark. So this is how it looks when it's folded. Yay, I did get some magnets, and so, but I didn't want to test it. I just wanted them just in case they turned out perfect, then I will print more in the better quality and everything, and then I will be ready. Only thing I need to make are backing cards, and so I will do that. But I'm just gonna grab my book here, and if you had the magnetic bookmark, if you didn't want to use this, of course you have that. But an option also is to, and you can use this for any book, right? If there was, just imagine that there was a magnet in there, then it'll be able to hold it in place. I am so happy. And so, yay! So more of these and more designs and styles will be coming. But I wanted to do one I had envisioned for a long time. Before the book was published, that I wanted magnetic bookmarks. And I was like, you know what? Pull out the cutter and try it yourself. Because there are places you can send to have magnetic bookmarks created. But I was like, if I can do it myself, starting out, of course, starting out until the demand is such where I would need to outsource. But for now, and I like this quality. I love this quality. I told you guys the paper that I use was the koala photo paper, and so everything is linked in the description box of what I used. And so yay, I am so happy with that. All right, so now let me switch gears. And part of the fabric I was waiting for, like I mentioned earlier, the Fabric Boutique will be a sponsor for a Christian women's event that is happening in early February. But I am working on these now. I'll be working them over the holidays and into the new year. And we are making some book sleeves. And so I went to Joann's to see, because she showed me the color scheme and everything like that. And so I went into, after her and I talked, I went into Joann's because I was excited. I was like, okay, let me see some fabrics, send her some pictures. And the first one I saw, I was like, that will be beautiful, but I don't know if this is her, you know, because we talked about it, but I wasn't 100%. And so I sent her this picture and multiple others. And wouldn't you know, she said the very first one, she said, is it? She said that spoke to her. And so it is this print here. It is a beautiful, it's a soft beige, as you can tell, beige background with some real dainty type flowers on them. So this will be the exterior. And actually for this book sleeve, I am doing a new design. Actually, stay tuned for next week. If you have not subscribed, consider subscribing, because next week I'm actually working on some book sleeves. I got some fabric in for some other my design fabric printed, and that has arrived. If you saw on Instagram, if you follow me over there, you already saw it, but we're going to talk more about it in next week's video, because what I'm going to do is the book sleeves I'm going to do for this event won't be as intricate as the ones that I will be bringing to the Fabric Boutique. But they will still be, I am adding another touch to them, other than, because the ones on the website right now are just, they're just plain. There's no inner pocket, no outer pocket, none of that, none of those details. But I have decided, because a friend, one of my friends that was with me, that when my book launched in October, she was helping me with some vending stuff if I needed help for checking out and stuff like that. And I showed her everything, and I'm always looking for feedback and input. And when I showed her the book sleeve, she was like, oh, I love that. She said, but how is there a way to maybe make it to keep it closed? And I had thought about that when I made them. And so I was like, you know what, there is. And so I want to share that. I'll take you on that journey, me creating, sewing those up. Obviously the design I'm showing you is not something new out there, but it will be in designs that are my designs specifically. And so yeah, I'm excited about that. But yay, the bookmarks are done. The bookmarks are done. I'm so happy about that. And now we have some fabric. So we have fabric and we have bookmarks. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, so I will be starting on that. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Maybe it doesn't matter which scan and cut that you have. I don't know if this is something that you would see in the Cricut or the Cameo with the little black marks, and trying to figure out how to get rid of that so it cuts the whole marker design like this did. Obviously, again, the outline is too thick. It's thicker than I would want. Probably half of what I did on this one. But please leave that down in the comment section. Help me out, figure that out. But I'll also play around and maybe do some research online to see if other people came across that, and I'll go through the manual again too. But if you have any suggestions, definitely let me know. So yeah, I will share that with you, because the tests that I'm doing for these new bookmarks are actually, I'm going to give away as gifts to some friends. And so, but I just want to test the design that I want to do. So yeah, all right everybody, that is it for this week. I know next week Wednesday is Christmas, so I want to wish you an early Merry Christmas in the event that you miss it. And then the following Wednesday will be, I believe, New Year's. And so yeah, we're gonna wrap up the year with a design, and I will share with you on that first video on the new year, you know, kind of what 2025 will hold and some ideas and different things that I have up my sleeve for the Fabric Boutique. So if you are interested, go ahead and subscribe. Again, don't forget to thumbs up this video. And yeah, I thank all of the new subscribers and those who are coming over. I'm very happy to continue to share with you and share online, because that has been my goal, is to, and I've noticed with the consistency, I have to keep saying this, with the consistency of doing the one video a week, sharing, the email list has increased, which the link to that is down below, and subscribership here on YouTube has increased, because I do want the subscribership here to increase so that I can monetize this channel, have another stream of income for the Fabric Boutique. But yeah, online sales are increasing. Even if I just get 1 or 2 in a month, that's major for me. That's major for me. It's usually nothing for like over a year or something like that, but it has been increasing, and so I take every little step as a blessing. I do not despise small beginnings. And so, all right everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Come back next week and I will show you what we got going for these book sleeves, and you'll be sewing with me. I'll bring you along with me on the process. All right everybody, have a blessed one, and we'll see you next week. Bye.